Hello guys, Vizarish here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of the undead, the vampire counts, who are being led by Manfred von Karstein. Really awesome lord. He used to be really cool, at least in Warhammer 1. He used to do so much with his Spirit Leech and Zombie Summon, but now he's a bit power crept with the new vampire counts lord. So on the other side we have on the other hand we have the forces of Empire, who are being led by another bald person by another baldy Volkmar the Grim. Really strong lord, just mows down through your infantry. And yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be an interesting fight. I mean, we should have brought Helmangorst because we have Volkmar, but I didn't know that. That's why I brought Manfred here. So without further ado, let's just jump into the army composition and see what we have here. For my front line, I have 5 units of zombies. One of them is the Regiment of Renown, the Tide. These guys have more models, more HP. We have 2 skeleton spearmen as well to just hold the flanks, go after anything large like knights. We have 2 units of cripples as well. These guys are decent against low armored infantry, and Empire has a lot of them, so yeah, I wanted to try them out as well. We have 2 black knights, 2 blood knights. We have 2 on each side. We have also brought a unit of dire pack, the Direwolf Regiment of Renown, 2 Fellbats, and for the heroes and characters, we have 2 white knights with just their scabs. Great, these guys are gonna do fine. I brought them to be able to deal with any foot characters, especially a Gotrek if my opponent brings any. I mean, you don't need to deal with him really fast. You can just dismantle everything else, and then go after him, try to bog him down. And for the general, we have Manfred with interesting selection of spells. I brought Master of the Black Arts, Raise Dead. I brought Gaze of Nagash, but it's really bad against Volkmar. You'll see why in a minute. We have Invocation of Nehek and Soulblight. Because Blood Knights don't have a lot of armor piercing, Soulblight is gonna be a good combination with them when they're charged or staying in the sustain fight. So for my opponent, let's see what he decided to bring. 5 units of swordsmen. One of them is the Regiment of Renown, the Sigmar Sons. There's not a lot of battles. You don't see these guys in the roster. We have 2 spearmen with shields in the flanks, and some knights. We have 3 units of Empire Knights, 2 on the left flanks, 1 on right, who's escorting the Royal Altar Griffite Dermigriff Knights Regiment of Renown. Really strong unit, and the terror, it doesn't do too much against undead units, but it gives them immunity to terror here. For the caster, we have Bright Wizard here with Burning Head, a Fireball, and Kindle Flame. Gotrek here with his Gotrek's Doom, Deadly Onslaught, Foe Seeker, Death Blow, and yeah, Heroic Fortitude. Volkmar, let's see what he decided to bring. Grand Soulfire, Grand Shield of Fate, a Grand Hammer of Sigmar, and Banishment. He also has his Jade Griffin, Divine Power, and Benediction. This is the reason why Gaze of Nagash doesn't do too much to Volkmar. 40% magic resistance is really strong against magical spells. So let's just start the battle. There's a long distance to cover here, and I'm afraid I don't have anything to talk about. Yeah, so yeah, we just have to wait while Manfred gets close. I'm just trying to wrap around with my cap, and whenever I see that I have the better cab units, I usually try to get some decent engagement before my opponent can cover his cab units with his infantry. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bring these guys and on top of this hill, and then go for the other side here, because I'm eyeing these Royal Altdorf Griffites. I want to get rid of them as soon as possible. And yeah, Manfred is on this side of the battlefield as well. So these guys have gotten their charge orders. These Black Knights are charging these Empire Knights. The Blood Knights are probably gonna charge the other one. Never mind, these guys changed target if I'm not mistaken. But what I'm trying to do here is that I'm trying to summon some zombies and cut these units movement, but unfortunately it's a bit too late. But I'm sending the bats to hold these guys in place while I get some decent charge into these guys. A fireball going down, but Manfred on top of his health seed is too fast, so he's gonna dodge that easily without any problems. But yeah, we got some charge in, we did some damage. Now we're going back because Wokmar is coming here as well. On the right flank, I'm probably gonna order these guys to charge in while my opponent is paying attention to this side of the battlefield. We're gonna get some simultaneous charges here. We got our Blood Knights charging into these Altdorf Griffites. On the other side, my Hounds are gonna get a decent charge here. These guys have anti-large, so they're probably gonna do some decent damage here. And yeah, look at this. On charge, these guys lost 20% of their HP. The Black Knights are also here. The Blood Knights are gonna charge here, and this is gonna be an overkill here. We're able to get rid of the Royal Altdorf Griffites, and when this happens, it's just easy pickings here. I'm just gonna send these Fellbats to chase them off the battlefield. The Volkmar used a banishment here. That's why these guys are so much damage. I mean, Royal Altdorf Griffites also did some damage there, but it's probably the banishment here. Yes, 600 damage value is a lot. 4,000 damage dealt, and this is the first Soulfire here, which wasn't the best cast, but it's fine. After that cast, I'm just gonna summon some zombies, and yeah, because I have the faster army and even my infantry are gonna do fine. I mean, the zombies are not gonna die too fast, but yeah, that means I'm gonna be able to charge with my Black Knights and get the engagements that I want. So we used Scapscray to do some damage to Sigmar's Sons. These Black Knights are charging the swordsman. Manfred is also fighting in melee because I wanted to get the magic buff that he gets from the unholy Sword of Unholy Power. Interesting. I didn't know it gives both power reserves and power recharge rate, which is really nice. With combination of Master of the Black Arts, he's gonna get a lot of Winds of Magic. But Wokmar is chasing Manfred here. I wasn't able to get away, unfortunately, even though I should be faster. But this chariot or whatever it is, this altar was able to chase Manfred and stop him from flying away. That's why I summoned some zombies here to stop him in his tracks. So Blood Knights getting some decent charge wherever I can, whenever it is safe. I'm just gonna charge him with Manfred as well. He's gonna get his regen with hunger and his Winds of Power regeneration with his sword. He used to be so cool. I mean, so sad that he got so power crept. I mean, yeah, what can you say? The newer vampire lords are all strong, and they probably have better uses than Manfred here. We get another charge into these Empire Knights. It doesn't take too long before they just shatter and try to run off from the battlefield. On the right flank, we were able to get rid of the Knights as well. And yeah, this is just surgery. I'm just using these Knights as a scalpel, getting rid of whatever I want, going after infantry, going after Knights. And yeah, even though Wokmar is gonna be a problem, but before too long we're gonna be able to send our Blood Knights with their anti-large to deal with Volkmar with no problem. I think even Manfred is gonna do fine. He might not be able to win on top of his Hellsteed. On top of Dragon, he's gonna win easily, but on top of Hellsteed, I'm not sure. He might lose to Volkmar. But yeah, I think we were able to kill the really important targets. Ghostwreck wanted to join Volkmar in this battle, try to deal with White Knights. That's why I summoned some zombies and yeah, stopping Ghostwreck in his tracks. Yeah, trying to do as much as damage as possible to Volkmar here. Look at this, the poor guy can't run away. Yeah, he even dove in as well, so he's probably gonna get stuck for a while as well. One of the weaknesses of Manfred or any Vampire Lord on top of Hellsteed is that each overcast spell is gonna do a lot of damage to themselves, and this is what's happening with Volkmar. Even though he didn't take any damage from the Empire units, his miscasts are doing a lot. And yeah, I need to be careful here, but I needed to heal my knights here because I had a lot of Blood Knights, some Black Knights as well, and the Blood Knights are really needed in this matchup. And yeah, look at this, no more Empire units remaining, some Spearmen here. I was afraid of the Grand Soulfire here, but I'm not sure how much damage it does to the knights, so I just went for it. Balance of power is heavily in my favor, so I'm just gonna take some risk. Let's watch this value. 3000 already. Yeah, that was around 700 damage value with just one cast of that spell, which is insane. You can cast that spell so much, but overall it doesn't matter. We already broke all there is to broke in the Empire army, and my opponent is probably gonna give up. Yeah, Volkmar was gonna die, and the White Knights, White Kings would have been enough to deal with Ghostwreck with a bit of zombie support. So yeah, GG to my opponent. Fun battle. Let's see the values here. Decent value, lot of healing, and as I said, I didn't have the best target for my Gaze of Nagash. If my opponent had his caster on top of a horse, Gaze of Nagash would have one or two shotted him. So yeah, it's a good pick. You just have to have a decent target for it. Any large target without any magical resistance would do. The White Knights did fine. They cost less than 700, so this one paid for himself. This one was close. The zombies usually do fine. They're there just to hold. The skeleton spearmen did fine. Creep horrors, creep ghouls, one of them did fine, the other one not too much. The knights though probably did a lot. Yeah, Blood Knights 1143 damage value. Not the best, but not bad either. And the Dire Packs also did fine. Yeah, they were able to kill some decent some key targets there. Volkmar, a lot of value, near 4000 damage value, 33,000 damage dealt, insane value there. The caster wasn't able to do much. Ghostwreck was stuck for the whole time. The rest of the army I was able to dismantle and just keep them away from their support and just bring them down. So yeah, really fun battle. I wanted to use Manfred in one of my battles. Love the guy. Hope he was better. But what can you do? Not everyone can be the best in a roster. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I also have a Discord server if you guys want to chat, hang out, or yeah, send me builds to try out, send me replays to cast. You can find that link in the description of this video. So that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.